Happy Easter. I have, again, over 10,000 views now, which is a milestone, and that enters into 5 digits, and now I got still over 100 subscribers, which is all a blessing. If you I figured out that you have to have about 5 to 10 ways, if possible, to make money if you have ambitions on becoming wealthy. Anything that's a distraction for you, it needs to be removed. And I'm not talking about doing anything negative to anybody. I'm still saying within the realistic lifestyle of removing it out of the way. Now me, unlike people that I know, I'm at least respectful enough to have dialogue with you and explain the situation across the board, why we probably not going to have dialogue and stuff anymore. But I notice a lot of people don't do that, so I don't want to try and say it like what I'm doing is better or worse. But I guess the best thing to do sometimes is just to not communicate with somebody if you don't want to deal with them anymore. Maybe they'll get the picture and branch off. Now, I don't function that way, but I do understand it. Whatever you have to do to remove any pesticide that's in your life. So all I do is just take notes, peep game, and watch how it all works out and how it goes through. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I'm really close to somewhat being heartless when it comes to certain things. I really am, and it's not about being bitter about anything. It's more so about a development and realizing, man, these things are not benefiting us, benefiting me. So if you were and are diving backwards and diving all over tables for somebody else, you'll wake up one day. You'll wake up. I'm still saying on this Easter Sunday that relationships still don't work. The movie Acrimony is out for anybody who has got a chance to see it. Again, it's a testament of an angry black woman. I haven't seen it yet. I definitely won't plan on doing a reaction on it and recording some interviews with women, because I want to see what women have to say. I'm 99.999% interested in a woman's mentality, the way she thinks. And I think I know women better than women know women. One thing I know about a woman is if you want a decision made, don't ask her. That I know. And if you want to learn the best way to be vindictive, ask her. If you want to know how to ignore somebody, sit in one of their classes, they'll teach you probably. If you want to learn how to not be held accountable for anything, that's them. That's them. Now I know they'll come in and say, oh, well, men don't do this, men don't do that. And like I've said on a number of videos before, I can care less at all about what a man thinks and what he does. I don't care who he is. I don't care what he is. I don't care when he is. I don't care where he is, one more. And I don't care why he is. So, that is what it is. I don't know. But I'm interested in building characters that I've developed. And Idutricllak is one of them, which stands for I don't understand the reason I can't live like a king. And that's the voice you're listening to right now. And my song is playing in the background. Now this story is strictly from a smuggler, a stereotype straying out by a struggler. A black motherfucker with the background of a pirate. I know there's a scrabble but can't blow up and become violent. Fuck the law, the words like a version. Once on the wings I won't be caught by those pigs again. In order to know the truth about myself, I take a peek through the looking glass and expect my death.
And I cipher blood
from you like a mosquito.
Learn it on the job, but I can
puncture as I poke with needles. I am who I think I am. My mom told me that shit. I believe I can destroy any type of man. I'm so wild. The sin of self-neglect. My nigga fractured his spine and broke 2 bones in his neck. An officer, sir man did it. And hell no, bitch, I can't forget it. The nail that sticks out must be hammered down. Now comes the metamorphosis, two-faced with a frown. This is the Maurice you never see. Why do I call myself to F-A-C-E? To be nobody but myself. It's tough enough the roughest battle to bugger it to be somebody else. So will the real me please get up? I'm standing face to face with an attitude I don't give a fuck. Cause what you see is what you get, you mouse. I ain't changed one bit since I wiggled out. I always put my best foot forward. Cause I was born nigga, I got a strategic place, yelling the pseudo armor and I'm breaking with the G-string. Cause Motell and Mental Block got the biggest dang-a-langs. Who's the potential enemy? I love myself, hate myself. What about honesty? War and peace. It's about Russia, bitch. I'm a Russian your chief. If my money don't come quick, I wear a frown. The ugly ass look. Don't get caught slipping, or your ass might get booked. Watch your hoochie. Somebody might sleep. She's been eyeballing MOE, so it might just be me. So what she like? Do she like a real nigga that would punch out her fucking lights? The nigga got mad background. I guess he didn't realize he's in my motherfucking stomping ground. Period, the end of that. I didn't dispose of Cuz because he might be a hero. Yeah, and let's talk about exaggerated beliefs. A stereotype of two-face is 2 parts of me. It's a nice, calm, easy side that's aggressive. In an insane split, crazy manic depressive. Hey, how you doing? I'm Motell. Get the fuck out of my way, bitch, and go to hell. I didn't understand, she ran away, why? I guess the back tail that kicked in and I didn't realize. I guess to live the life with 2 as of now. Because my glass hat gon' hang till I die. And my family don't want me hanging around they play. They say I'm nutty as fuck and now they call me two-faced. I've been stripped, the crowd now want what's mine. Fuck who run like rap, I slap you with a pair of flies. My behavior cannot be explained with all this dishonor, this phobia and pain. Nigga, I would panic in an instant. I'm an agoraphobic, afraid of large kitchens and some prison. Terror, lynching, panicky in therapy. A hypochondriac, people afraid of me. Boom, I got a bad case of psychogenic amnesia and scared to death to have a fucking seizure. I mean that, nigga, y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. Well, that's that Idutricllak going nuts. Feeling a certain kind of way right now, as you can tell. I hid my song in the middle of this for all of the lames that never make it this far. I'm cool with it though. I'm emptying out my thoughts today. I'm deep off into it now. I'm 10 minutes in. I figure most of the people are gone. So let me get back to some of the stuff that I'm feeling from a relationship standpoint. That shit don't work. It don't work at all. And I'm an advocate now. I'm starting to wave a flag or whatever. I'm starting to be like in some kind of celebratory mode, celebrating the fact that that shit don't work. You know, all the confusion, all of the competition, other spouses, other male figures, other women figures. All of that shit is confusion, and all of it is in the mix. Everybody is hell bent on understanding that a relationship. Oh, every relationship got problems, so they hell bent on being stuck in a zone with a relationship that got problems. Not me. Let me tie some of this into this money. I'm gonna write these novels, and I'm gonna use regular notebook paper, and I'm gonna make binders or whatever, and I'm going to sell the pages that I print. That's one form of business. As that business develops and grows, I'm going to turn it into hardback books, if necessary. The more venues that I find out, we just talking novels right now. We just talking novels. I got a whole series on King Samuel poems, a whole series on Godstalker, a whole series on The Public Razor, a whole series on Motionless, and it goes on and on and on. Darker. It just goes on. Lid, which is just a invitation inside of the mind of King Samuel Poem, who's on the move, based off of him having a concept that lid is simply him being trapped inside of this world. There's no competition for us as individuals, but yet we find ourselves wrestling and going into overtime and losing in fucking battles you shouldn't even be in. So, novels is one way. I got a network marketing deal that I'm doing, $11 that I received from a check. If this motherfucking shit works, I'm about to make that blow up. Make it increase a little bit at a time if need be. Keeping all of my businesses like a jewelry chest, all my shit inside of this one thing to develop. If I receive another check for $11 this month or next month, I know I'm cooking with something. Shit is gonna change. I'm gonna make that increase. That's two forms of money being made now. Novels, network marketing. I am really good at drawing pictures. If you look at some of my stuff, my classics, you'll see pictures that I've drawn. These pictures that I have drawn, as far as I'm concerned, will go down in folklore and history as a lot of great stuff tied in with people like Mozart. Anybody else that's a great performer, a great artist, I'm going down with them. I've decided today, yesterday, and years ago, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to sell my drawings. 3 forms. We got the network marketing, we got the drawings, and we got the novels. That's 3. I can write really well. Poetry, sonnets, soliloquies, love letters. I already purchased some paper to start the process. I've already made some monies on doing this process. I am going to sell romantic writings. That's what I'm going to do. Nice legible handwriting, original. And also, if somebody wants original ones done, get with me. Send me a message below. We'll talk, have dialogue. We'll do bullet points. I will put it together. You PayPal me my money or put the cash in my hand or whatever we got to do, and we make the transaction. But none of that stuff is going, none of those wheels will roll until I get my money. My talent is not going for free anymore. Just like a 45 caliber, I've done that many years worth of free stuff. Now it's time to pay the king. Idutricllak. I don't understand the reason I can't live like a king. Why am I living a preposterous life, sitting in a position where I'm not reaping all of the benefits? Mansions, brand new vehicles, Italy, France, gondolas, brand new suits. Explain that to me. And I'm way more talented than you motherfuckers rap together. I'll never understand that as long as I live. 100 years old, 102, 107. That's the last fucking thing gonna go before Alzheimer's set in. I don't understand that. Back to the money making. 3 ways I think I mentioned. Was that 4? I think that's 4. Drawings, network marketing, novels, and also writing poems, love letters. 4, coaching. I am capable of coaching on a high level. I may start off as a cornerbacks coach, but also at the collegiate level or the professional level. I'm also capable of coaching the secondary total, safeties included. I'm also capable, and I'm gonna just stay in this family and keep it coaching. And number 5, making money as a defensive coordinator or expansion, or making it as an offensive coordinator, also making it as a motherfucking head coach. Now, to keep it in the family, show you how much money can be made out of this, also can make money as a basketball coach. Coach basketball this season. I know what I need to know. Volunteered, did it for free, now it's time to get paid. 5, coaching, romance letters, novels, drawings, network marketing. So, to hell with relationships. These relationships do work, the ones that I'm talking about building right now. Every relationship that I'm building now will call me back. It won't ignore me. It won't do none of that negative stuff. It won't second guess me. It actually works for me on my behalf. Number 6, wardrobe designing. I already had that you saw, I'd already designed that you saw. Got another emblem that I put together. About to make it go. About to make it go. I'm gonna get these hats printed up, buy bulk, market, and sell them. The hats that I got, people like them. So they're really nice right now. I got some white ones with some black stripes down the side with the good always win on the GAW. Yeah. What's that, 6 or 7? We got wardrobe designing, network marketing, novel writing, romance writing, drawings, coaching. What have I missed? These are 6 ways of making money for me. 6. Now, I haven't said this one yet. Number 7, for sure, is acting. Go back through my history here. I got characters that I've designed. My acting skills is off the charts. I am so camera ready, so unshy from productivity. Where them dollars at? Where them multi-millions at? Movies. So 7, right? Movies. Romance letters. Designing wardrobes. Novels. Coaching. Network marketing. What have I missed? We'll rewind the video if you want to go back through. I'm telling you right now, these are 7 ways that I'm in the process right now and growing, that I'm developing. If you want to know the blueprint, you need to watch this whole video all the way through. This is it. it. I will be paid for my services. I'm all about one word, and that's respect. I'm about respect. So I'm going to connect with other people that do YouTube, and I'm going to try and subscribe to their channels to see if they'll subscribe to mine. So that's what I've been doing. It hasn't been working that way, so I kind of get the impression that they feel like they're better than me. That's okay. I'm not gonna argue about that. Trying to reach my 10,000 mile landscape for views. 10,000 miles of views. One video is like 1 mile. 10,000 views. I've reached that. To never be taken away again. Getting one view is a very difficult thing in my opinion. So to get 10,000 is amazing. To get one person to subscribe is almost like somebody plucking their fingernails out. One by one. They would prefer not to do it. I got 100 right now. I'm over 100. Barely over 100, but it is what it is. I'm over 100. I'm over 100. I'm the CEO, Chief, President, Creator, Designer of Cold Crown. KOLDKROWN. Two silent partners of 15 and 13-year-old geniuses. I'm making it go. I'm doing it. Outside of my body, flesh, blood, is the contribution of God. I'm aware of that because my mind thinks a lot about violence, people who have been killed, people who will be killed, people who have been raped, mutilated, and all of these types of things. This stuff is the medicine that keeps me closer to praying to God. Today is still Easter. And what are you celebrating? How are you celebrating? Holidays. I really don't care what other people are saying or what they're doing no more. I don't care. Because the thing is, I'm going to make all 7 plus things that I said go. And I'm not afraid to go to Las Vegas because the bitch was shooting from the hotel room and killing people. I'm not afraid to go to Florida because the bitch is shooting up the school. Not afraid to go to Connecticut because the bitch is shooting up the schools. Not afraid to go to Virginia Tech because the bitch is shooting up the schools. You know, that stuff is what it is. Not afraid to go outside because the cops is killing black men. Let me say that. Not black women, not white men, not white women, not Asians and none of that. Just black men. Mostly young black men. Now I said it. You can comment if you want to. Really don't give 2 fucks. That's a shout out to my homeboy Khalid. Really don't give 2 fucks. He taught me that word, that phrase. I like that. He got a saying, another saying that he said. It's for Khalid, Big Lease. Y'all ain't watching. Big Lee said, what I do to you. That's a slogan that he created, and I follow that credo now. All of these people who not responding or who not receptive, who not supportive or whatever, what I do to you. Oh, well, you're not being supportive to me. Well, if your little funky ass got something going, then maybe I'll support it. You know, what you got going. I know somebody who doing some stuff. I support them. They don't support me, but I support them. So I do have derelicts, and I'm jealous about it. I am. I'm salty. I'm upset. But this is the way that my life is. Idutricllak. Follow me. Not on Twitter and nothing like that, or Instagram. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to trace nothing. None of that stuff. I'm making these videos for myself. I'm the one that was near death the other night. Felt like my windpipe was closing to suffocate conversation between me and the devil. That was it. Felt like I was crawling on the ground, man, trying to catch my breath. Not that I wanted to live, but I was almost ready to squeeze the tire to make sure that it was over. Must not have been my time. I am going to die with these concepts of being wealthy on my brain. I'm going to die with that. 7, 10, 15 ways. I'm going to, and increasing. I'm going to be one of the hottest commodities on earth. Any place that you can go where the turf can be met and ground can be dug up. Ethiopia, Africa, Mongolia, wherever. Africa. You know, I'm gonna get in those movies. And if I don't get a chance to be in somebody else's movie, I'm gonna make my own. Buy me a camera. I'm also still in the process. All of my proceeds, for the most part, are scheduled to go for my 1 million pennies that I plan on having before next October. So these little business, little adventures that I named, these 7 things so far, get me to that point. Yeah. So I can actually talk forever until my larynx or my throat crushes and I'm no longer able to speak. Then I can spit that shit in Braille, enhance it. I think I'm gangbanging right on this motherfucking network. Cold Crown, KOLD, KROWN. If you still hanging around, subscribe, click the red button. If you don't want to, I understand. If you want to click on the like button, I figured out the like button. You might not want to click that because it might have my videos popping up or put me in one of your favorites. I know you ain't trying to do that. One of my CEOs told me that. One of my 13-year-old CEO told me that. So I don't expect y'all to do that. I ain't trying to be in nobody's library, being all saved in the archives and stuff like that. I just got a message. I just want to get the shit off my chest so that I can continue living the best way that I can. That's all this is for. Play this shit at my funeral. Play it at my funeral. If I have one. If not, then just pull up Cold Crown. Good Always Win is the name of the brand. Good Always Win. It's been copyrighted already as far as I'm concerned. This network's locking it down, so I'm good. 7 ways of you guys getting paid or ways that I'm going to get paid. Maybe some of this shit works for you and you get this concept to work for you and do what you need to do. I could be a sports commentator, which would be another one. Could be 8. And the list goes on and on and on for me. Promise you. Promise you. I could be a ghostwriter, writing lyrics. Man, I promise you, that's 9. Stop playing with me. I'm about to go. Hey, peace. I'm out of here. I can't keep doing this for y'all. That's almost 30 minutes worth of funk. Better go back and forth. Listen to that Two-Face again. Go through this stuff.